What's up, guys? Chef Boy RT here, back with another meal. So, this one is like not many people will know this. And again, you gotta like your vegetables. I like vegetables, so I like making vegetables with almost every meal I make. It's good for you. You know, you should have like a meat, a veggie, and a starch. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. And sometimes if you're lazy, then it don't matter. Whatever, just get yourself a meat. You're good. But anyway, so I'm gonna make this stuff. It's called corned beef and cabbage. So I'm gonna show you what we need here, and now I'm gonna um, get the beef and stuff started, and then after that we'll see what happens. So just give me a second. So we got the cabbage, which we'll cut up here in a little bit. We have two of them actually, just because we want to make this so we have it for a couple of days. You know, I want to be able to heat it up whenever I really want to. All it really is cabbage, potatoes, and corned beef. So that's really it. So I'm gonna put this back in the fridge, let that keep cool while I do this corned beef. All right, so give me a second. All right, y'all. So here we are. We got the corned beef. This is some good stuff, but listen, man, it's expensive. I'm not gonna lie, this is an expensive meal. The cabbage isn't cheap. Corned beef isn't cheap. You know what I mean? So potatoes are the only cheap thing you got here, and water. But water's still not cheap. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put water halfway. I'm gonna fill this thing half with water. And then what I'll do is I'll put this stuff in there, stir it around a little bit to get it mixed up. And then I'm gonna put it on medium, and I'm gonna let it just boil up. So I'm gonna get some water in here, and I think it's super weird. And you pull it off anyway. So I'm getting some water in here. Yeah, that's like it nice and cold. Fresh. This, I've never really done this. Got it. So, and you don't need really one of these, but I like my beef, you know what I mean? I like to have a little meat in my stuff. And so that's why I grabbed two of them. And like I said also, I want to have it for a couple of days, you know? So I grabbed two of them. It's really weird how this stuff goes though. It's not working out too well right now. So anyway, you see, you could just pop it off if you have a problem like I did. Be very careful because it is really sharp. I don't know why it's not coming off. Sometimes you may have to go take some scissors and start over. Shouldn't be this technical, but whatever. Whatever, yeah. I'll just use it. But got so much grease in it. You can also use like a Can opener too. Probably better than this damn thing. As long as you can keep it in there. It should definitely thaw out these a tad bit more before we do this. That's not loading. Anyway. Ouch. Dang it. I want to get, if you want a little bit more juice, you want to put a tiny bit more in there. In all reality, you want just a little bit more juice. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get this because I'm not trying to cut myself. Let's see, because that's crazy. Never really made this by myself, to be honest with you, but never again will I just do that like that. You son of a bitch. Cooking ain't always easy though. Look at that. That came out beautiful. I want to make you do this other shit. These always come in handy though, in case you have a problem like what I have right now. Yeah, I probably look hilarious, but man, I tell you what, that's not easy. Oh, I'm good. Crazy. Anyway, I'll put these in the sink so we can wash them. I'm gonna get a spoon and I'm gonna get this stuff out. Ooh, and get my shirt all dirty. Great. That's inevitable. Anyway, don't worry, I'll clean my shirt here in a minute. That stuff's in there pretty good, so just be careful you don't fling it across the room or cut yourself, whatever. Just be careful. So, there's one of them. Good. Here's the other. It's all messed up because it's weird. This stuff is greasy, I'm not gonna lie, but it's delicious. It's thick, so it's not just that easy just to get out. Anyway, so there's that. Like I said again, be careful, because this stuff is dangerous. Dangerous, dangerous. Alright. I did wash my hands before I did this, just know. do dishes. Before I did all this, I do stuff. Anyway, so there's that. Nasty shit. There we go. Wash my hands. Or should I say rinse my hands? Alright, so I'm gonna show you what this looks like. See, that one's done too. That. Check this out. So we add this right here. And you see all the grease in it? What I'm gonna do, I burnt my spoon. I'm gonna take this, I'm just gonna stir it around. And I actually have a lid for this as well, so. But what this is gonna do, all this water in here, remember I said it's only supposed to be like half. But what this will do is, this will give you a lot more juice in your soup, okay? So, that being said, all I'm doing right now is just trying to chop it up a tiny bit more than it is. You know, it's pretty thick. So I'm gonna do that. Grab my finger. What I'm gonna do is, I have this on the first one. Look at that, flung it the whole way over there. Anyway, front, I'm gonna put on right next to medium high, okay? And then I'm gonna go down here and pull this out. And I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna wash this off. Always wash stuff off. You never know what could be on it, you know, dust, germs, whatever. You know, even though I'm not cleaning it, still washing it off, you know. Making sure. Even though this isn't even really on the food. But anyway, so with that being said, that's on high. I mean on medium high. There's that. And we'll be back. Alright y'all, so I'm back here. We have the corned beef in there that's boiled, that's chilling, that's good, you know what I mean? Now what we're gonna do is we have the potatoes, okay? We have this big old baby. And what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna do the potatoes and do that. And then what we'll do is we'll throw it in there, let that stuff boil, you know what I mean? So what I'm gonna do right now is hit that up. So here we go. I'm gonna do this first just because it's gonna take longer. Now, I'm not a professional at this at all, but we're gonna do it. Now this is already clean. It might have a little piece of whatever, I don't know what the hell it is. Anyway. And if you're under 18, man, make sure you have parent supervision. Cabbage is a little hard, so you gotta work with it. So there's that. Boom. Cut that baby open. Now, we're gonna that. That. And then big, so it's not easy. When you guys cut it, just make sure you hold your hand up here. Save you from getting cut off finger, you know. Oops. You drop some on the ground, it's okay. Just throw it in the trash can. It's okay to lose a little bit. Cabbage has these things in it. I'm not really sure exactly what it is, but we gonna take that up out of there. So what I'm gonna do, be right back. Now, I switched up my pots earlier because this one I had wasn't big enough. So what we're gonna do with this, since we can't use it for that other stuff, we're gonna do this. Dropping stuff on the floor. Anyway, so, and we got this going on right here. So, we'll just take all this stuff, you know, yeah, chop it up real nice, okay? Just like that, right? And yes, that was my phone, it just fell down. This stuff can be dangerous, watch out. So, it don't have to be too fine, you know, just enough so it breaks up. You can rip it apart as you put it in there, you know. Whatever, as long as you got the cabbage in there, we're good. So, I'm gonna cut the rest of this up, and then I'll be back with you guys when I do the potatoes. Alright, so I got all the cabbage cut up, and I'm about to do the potatoes. So, do potatoes. Get the potatoes done, and then just let it boil. Okay, I'm not gonna add nothing else to it. The cabbage, the potatoes, and the corned beef. That's all you need. That makes its own flavor. You don't need to add, like, you might have to add a little bit of salt, you know, or pepper. That's about it. Maybe you want to add a little bit of garlic. That's cool too, you know. I can dig that. But like, people that just do too much to shit, you know. But we're not gonna do all that. You know, y'all can add whatever you want to add. This is why I want to do this, just because I want you guys to know that, you know, this is mine, but you can make yours too, you know. So it is. So we cut these potatoes up after I skin them. I almost said slice them. Like the other night, you gotta get that black stuff out of there. Most potatoes have it. You ain't gonna get around it unless you got like some perfect potatoes. And make sure you always wash them off, you know. Potatoes come out the dirt. You don't want dirt. So I got 3 of these because I don't want too many potatoes, you know. I like more corned beef and cabbage and juice more than I like the potatoes. So we not gonna put too many of these in. Just enough, you know. Just enough to try to make it taste better. Anyway, so I'm gonna do that. And I hope everybody's having a good night, you know. It's my night off of my actual job, so I'm having a few drinks, cooking a meal, and, you know, just relaxing. But whoever watches these videos, man, feel free to like comment your suggestions on what I should do next or what I should cook, or you know, just give me some ideas. I'm always down. But sometimes I lose ideas, you know what I mean? I can't think of something to cook. Like I had to think of this one. And how I think of it, like I literally just go all day and just try to think of something, you know? Ooh. I went all day long and I thought of this, out of all things. And it's been hot out too, so it's kind of stupid, you know? But I mean, hot foods are kind of good on hot days, you know what I mean? Like, it's like when they say it's hot out, you drink hot tea or coffee, something hot, you know? It helps you because hot on hot, I don't know why. Don't ask me. But with that being said, it's been hot out here lately, and I don't know. I just wanted some soup. I'm a fan of making things that I can eat a couple days later. I think I've said this before, but and so this is where I'm going. Like, man, I make this stuff and it'll last forever. It depends on how fast we eat it, you know. It's me and my mother here, so we could eat it fast or we could eat it slow. But either way, there you go. So all that's done. Made a mess as usual. So I'll take all that, get that out of here. Bing bang, bing bang. That. Clean your little mess up here. You ain't gotta be perfect, of course. You're gonna be cleaning this shit and stuff later, you know. So I'll bring that here. Shop on the whole way over here. Alright? Back. And I'll show you what this looks like over there too when we're done here. But what we're gonna do, sliced tomatoes, sliced potatoes. You don't need to do too much, you know what I mean? If you get your potatoes done good enough, they just fall apart, you know what I mean? You really don't have to cut too much, but I like putting them in little pieces. It makes them get done faster. You know, potatoes and me really don't get along all that much when it comes to getting them done. But I've learned my ways around it by just cutting it in just the smallest pieces, you know? And that's all that matters, as long as it works, right? There's one thing I gotta get better at, and that's like my timing on this, because I'll be doing all this stuff at the latest time. And it's like 10 o'clock by the time I finish cooking. And then, you know, you guys don't see it till the next day. And that's not cool. So, we're gonna work on that. Hopefully have it done that night, you know what I mean? The video. And, we'll see, you know. But I'd like it for it to happen, you know? You guys deserve that. It's kind of stupid to make something and like, oh yeah, you know, this video is here. But then have to wait till the whole next night. Blame it on YouTube, to be completely honest. My mom is coming out. Hey, look at all that cabbage in there. I ain't putting no more in it. That was that whole head, but I still got some right here too. It's a lot of cabbage. Really?
It's supposed to be in bigger pieces.
I heard you. I said, really? I wanted to see why.
Yeah.
I'd like it in smaller pieces.
You gotta make rules all the way.
There you go. Sounds good. I've been broke so many times. Yeah, that's the woman I learned this stuff from here. It's all good. You guys should try this. I think it's a Polish meal or something like that. Pennsylvania Dutch or some stuff like that. Shout out to Pennsylvania. That's where I'm from, is Pennsylvania, so I think it's a Pennsylvania Dutch kind of thing. Whatever it is, it's delicious. That's all I gotta say. Helps for when you're sick. Ooh. I just dropped some potatoes on my kitty. Stupid kid. Eat it. I've been broke so many times.
That looks so small, either.
Why?
Everything's so small.
Because it's better. Potatoes get done faster. Like Spaz didn't like them. Dropped it on her. She wasn't too happy. Oh no, surprised he hasn't. Alright, so with that being said, bam, do this, and I'll show you what we're doing here. So I'm gonna put potatoes. Then we got this. Look at this. Ooh. Smells so good. Anyway, so we're gonna take these. Take them. Put them in. Just like that. Take this. Mix it around a little bit. It's good stuff though. It's definitely not done, of course. I don't know why that is. It's good. Very good. And then we'll just let that boil. Now honestly, I'm gonna put another one in. Just because I don't feel like it was enough potatoes. I'll put another one in, wash it off, put it up to the same, be good. So after that, I'll be back in with you guys to tell you guys what's going on. I'll see you soon. Alright, so now the finished product we have now, right? Like I said, you have to like the vegetables. Right? Check this out. It's so good. It cleans you out too. It's good for you. Watch. It may look nasty, but it's so good. Hell yeah, I'm going hard. That's hot too. And then what you gotta do is top it off. Eat some juice. That way, because the juice is the best. Some people eat it with butter bread. Some people eat it with apple butter bread. You can eat it with anything that you want to. I think I'm gonna use some butter bread. Put some salt and pepper on it, as much as you like it. Voila. That's what we got. Check this out. Bam. And look how much I got. We're gonna eat this for the next week. Perfect. Perfect. So, that's what we call corned beef and cabbage. Not many know about it, but the ones that do will tell you how so good it is. But I hope everybody has a good night. This is the end of this video. Stay tuned for the next one. Like I said, give me recommendations. Give me, recommendations. Nah, I mean, give me some ideas. Some opinions, some ideas on what to do next. Some opinions on what you thought about that. And I don't know. I'm just trying to show y'all different stuff. So we'll see what the next one is. But again, this is Chef Boy RT. We out. Have a good night, everybody.